Podcast and Chill invited Tumelo. Who is Tumelo? Tumelo is Ramaphosa's son. Podcast and Chill invited Ramaphosa's son, guys. The one and only Ramaphosa's son, Cyril Ramaphosa's son, the president of South Africa, guys. Yep, they invited him, of course, to know him better. But we all know that somehow we wanted to know some of the deepest secrets, guys, or some of the things that they are hiding, guys. So to find out that Tumelo is professionally media trained, guys. So how to identify that Tumelo is professionally media trained, guys? The reason I'm saying that Tumelo is professionally media trained, guys, is the way he responds to the question that are being asked by Sol Penduga and McG, guys. He always direct them to business, guys. He did not even made a mistake and reveal some of the deepest thing or some of the hidden secrets that got them where they are today, guys. So we were expecting that there's gonna be a slip of a tongue whereby he reveals some of the hidden things that they did in their family to get where they are. He was responding to these questions professionally. So no matter how hard Sol and McG tried to throw questions at him, guys, he responded to them professionally. Tumelo is professionally media trained, guys. To question whereby they asked him how his father made his money, how they were able to acquire McDonald master franchise, guys. Those are the questions. He even revealed that he was engaged, but he didn't mention the name of the lady that she was engaged to, guys. So this person, guys, is professionally media trained, guys. So here's Tumelo. Listen to how he responds to these questions that we asked by McG, and tell me, did you hear something fishy, or did you hear some of the scandals, guys, or something that that he revealed mistakenly, guys? Hence what I'm saying, guys, he is professionally media trained.
By the way, the McDonald's thing, does your dad own the rights to McDonald's, or he just bought like a franchise?
So we bought the master franchise from America, and then we own that as a family, and then the whole agreement is a person has to work full. So I was the family person that worked full time in the business.
So it's not a licensing deal type.
So we license out to other franchises. So we had the master franchise.
So if I want to open McDonald's, I have to come to you.
You can, because my CEO that I'm still very good friends with, and he's gonna watch us.
Yeah,
he's gonna give me credit, and actually he wants to coach you, Greg. These are the kind of guys.
Wants to coach me?
So he's doing no. He was CEO of McDonald's at the time. That was the time, yes, when we're just taking over the license. So he was CEO at the time.
Oh, okay. Also, the master franchisee license was with somebody else.
So as I said, we had bought it from Chicago, from America, and then we owned it. Then we had the right to franchise. So we were the master franchise license, and then we could franchise stores. Then we had franchisees. So we could give you a franchise license.
But how do you get that master's franchise? Do you guys go pitch at the headquarters in America? Or do they identify you through your bottling business? Your family, or Shanduka rather?
Okay, Charlie said, I can't really tell you.
Bitches, man. Shit. No, I'm not making fun of you. No, don't bite me. I'm not making fun of you. I'm not making fun of you. You're a good dog. Good dog. Well behaved dog.
Yes.
Oh, snap. So you can't tell us?
Hey, look. There's a special place where you have to give your soul. I can't tell you where that is.
Where you have to give your soul?
Oh, okay. So you're soulless right now?
Whoa, bro, that's intense.
I just told you, if you're listening, we got into Coca-Cola and then got into McDonald's.
Yes. And then when
I never said anything about a special place, about a soul. You just wanted to hear that.
Oh. Okay, so they went to the bottling Coke, and they went to bottles, and then McDonald's said, here's the business. Don't bottle it. Listen. I hear you.
Even Chinese like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
By the way, why do you guys always study overseas? Like, we hear so many politicians' kids like study abroad.
No, so I think for us, when I look, my mom went to Harvard. She studied her master's. My uncle, he went to Virginia. He studied. My aunt, my brother, he did 2 years masters. Then I went to San Francisco. So I think with us, it's been a big thing of, I think also opening yourself up to the world and, higher ascension, educating yourself, separating yourself, distinctifying yourself. So,
Because it makes it seem like the education here is
it
terrible.
was not.
Like we're studying nonsense.
Not
One
really.
could
No,
think that, yeah?
No, not really. And can I be honest?
It's like
No,
one
no.
clowns.
Yes.
No, look.
It's like the McDonald's logo. And Greg is smiling. Like, yeah,
Come on, what do you mean? Come on.
Ronald McDonald.
He's the chairperson of the Ronald McDonald Foundation. Come on, don't say that. Come on, don't say that. Come on, he's gonna watch this.
No, I'm saying Greg. No, you watch it. I'm not saying Greg is a clown. I'm saying we like the Ronald McDonald, and Greg is like, with the inferior education in South Africa.
You know what I
Look
mean?
at us.
Man. It's no. I disagree because I look at myself as a kid when I was 9 years old and I was obsessed about the internet, just wanting to be online. And I think, I disagree because the internet, it's like a speech I said in 2022 when, at a moderation where we had Martin Lawrence from Bad Boys, but I wasn't on his moderation. It was the same private event. And I was saying that, when you look at the internet, as much as the world is vastly based on 55 million square kilometers, right? And South Africa only being 1.2 square kilometers of that. And in the earth, we only populate 30% of that, right? So you look at it, we're only sitting at like 190 something, million, what is this? Square miles of land mass, but then it's even less in terms of habitation.
Yeah, true.
People are always questioning how your dad made money, right? Or how you got rich, right?
Yeah.
So I want to ask you, from your point of view, do you think like when the McDonald's thing happens, is that when things start changing? Or like, how do you see it from your side?
So if I can try and say, look, I've always seen things progressively change from our life. Like I look at, when we grew up, I was growing up, between both grandparents, until about, about 96, 95, and things had also changed in the country. And then we had also started staying together as a family. And that's actually when I got my first dog. But I've always grown up with dog. And why that was so important, and even this little one here, but because of all the moving around and everything and, all the things happening around apartheid when we were growing up. I'm 38, by the way, so let me also claim my apartheid
Join the club.
chronological credentials of being around that time and what. But what I'm trying to say is that, so my dad was always moving around, and we never really stayed with him because he was always moving around. But so as I said, we stayed between grandparents, and then we finally started staying together as a family with my brother, and. Yeah, then we stayed in Fairlands, and then we moved to Hyde Park in 97. So yeah, look, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, you'd always been the only black kid, those kids, those rich black kids, the only black kid. But I was also the first black kid who played South Africa water polo. I was also the first black kid to be captain.
Wow.
But
wow.
yeah, but I'm just saying, we'd always not necessarily been privileged, but that was always a lot for us. That was always amazing for us. But it was never really, my dad never really like showered us with gifts and this and that and whatever. And I think because they didn't, it's like you kind of realize like, whoa, okay, this is how people live in this how we, but it makes sense because look how your dad is, look at how he's making you, look at how, education is so important, reading is so important. So those kind of things kind of naturally, what can I say, absorb into your life going forward. Gotcha. Yeah, in terms of this hard work ethic. So, it was never magic. I can't be like, yeah, he got this arms deal, the arms deal tender, and then it's like everything worked out. It's like,
yeah.
Then I got my helicopter. Then I got my helicopter.
Grow your own arms.
On the FedEx logo, Yeah. No, man. No. Dude, this guy worked hard. And, even when I look at my uncle, my aunt, my mom. I mean, this was a doctor from Macau in a village working, not getting paid by all the village people because everybody knows you and your family and they're not going to pay you, but they know you're a doctor and you can help them. And she had a hustle, a whole degree, master's from Harvard, come back to the village, and this is the reality you got it. So I think from both parents, what I can always say that they've given us is this insatiable work ethic, but I think there's also passion in what they do.
Dope.
And I think more passion in what they do. And I think when you're in that zone, and in, you know, even with this book, Deep Work, when you're in that zone, like when you're a professional athlete, there's just that part where it's almost, you know, and it's almost humanly unattainable. You know, the things that people can do. And, you know, it's like you go and look at just like, you know, even with Lewis Hamilton, you go and look at how he drives. And I'm a Ferrari fan, so you also got to understand, like, I really critically watch his drive. And, you know, so it's incredible. And, you know, you go and look at how he's emulated his driving to, you know, Ayrton Senna, my dad's favorite driver. And it's like these guys are like driving on the limit. It just doesn't make sense how this guy is driving and he's still on the road. And it's just, you know, it's just a different level of understanding of professionalism, of passion. And it's like what like Malcolm Gladwell talks about in Outliers, the 10,000 hours. Like what, you know, what makes Tiger Woods Tiger Woods. You know how he's been playing. Excuse me. Yes, Serena Williams. You know, McG. You know, whatever he's been doing since hustling, whatever he's doing. You know,
He's an outlier.
Yeah,
You just won't, you know.
don't worry, dog. I'm a hustler too, dog. It's just the difference between you and I is like I'm first family and I went to white private school, but don't worry, I can do dirtier stuff than you. I just gotta be smarter.
Bro, I want to ask about that. Like, what are the pitfalls or the worst moments or memories you have of being the first black? Because as much as it sounds beautiful, but surely it comes with some bullshit. Like, I mean, first black water polo national team. I mean, there's a tradition of it's just been a white boys club, and here comes this black guy, and then he fucking leads us, and you're a captain. You know, those kind of environments sound like we've heard of Makai and Tini stories. We hear of other, you know, national team first black players, and it's not all rosy sometimes.
Bro, I mean, I get it. Even, you know, when I look at in Silicon Valley last, like when I was there, you know, from 2015 for 7 years, I think, you know, like from, why I say this is like, I think, you know, you go look at from what it was being a kid to what it is today. And, you know, it's like, and back then, and I look at, you know, what I was telling McG, you know, in 2018, when we went to World Crypto Economic Forum, and we competed and became, we placed 9 and 11 both competition, World Crypto Economic Forum. And, you know, when you look at like, yeah, I was the only black guy then as well. And I was like, you know, and something, I don't know what happened. Like just before I got on stage, like something shocked me, just being, and it was like a moment I remember, you know, trials at, you know, like I remember trials at like, you know, like at Gauteng Water Polo, like in grade 10, like this is now before for SA. I remember like, dude, I didn't just chow those guys. It was bad, bro. Like we were not even like swimming in the same race, bro.
Whoa, bro.
Like we were like links, bro. Like we were like at least 5-10 meters on average. And I was like chilled, and I was still chilled, and I was just like hammering it. And what I'm trying to say is that, you know, I remember just before we got on, it's like all these Afrikaans guys used to kick our ass in rugby, you know, all pumped up, steroids, like the pimples are like, guys look like they're about to step on a bodybuilding stage with like about to jump in the pool. I'm just like, am I at the wrong competition? Or what? You know what I mean? Yeah. And yeah, we also that's when you got introduced to all these things back then, you know, steroids, all this. And we were like, geez, okay, we're obviously not doing the same things, bro. But what I'm saying is that I remember, you know, and now it's like, dude, I remember like, dude, being in the locker room, like everyone's speaking Afrikaans. And, you know, I also didn't understand that. Okay, they're doing that. Okay, now we're all here. You're the only guy from a private school. So you're there. You're the only black guy. And everyone's like, okay, you know, this guy's lost. And I'm just thinking, like, guys, we're swimming, we're not fighting. Like, and even when we start that, I'm going to swim away from you because thank God I can. In the field, I can't. So here's my only chance. And I remember, like, you know, just an anxiety. And I just remember, like, dude, this is your chance. Like, you know, this is why, there's a reason you're here. Like, you know, I remember even getting up before stage. Like, I remember that moment. I was like, dude, there are 20 startups here. You're one of the best. You're all competing here. There's 20 of you, all literally for an algorithm. It doesn't matter if you have a fully built platform, because even out of that 20 companies that competed, only 6 of us actually had a fully built platform. It was all algorithms. everybody was literally starting and building their cryptocurrencies, those algorithms. So all those companies, like back then, like ShapeShift, MetaMask, all these companies that are big now, back then, were like nothing. But I remember just getting people, just about to get on that stage. And, I remember it's like the stage was here and I was playing that video I showed you now.
Yeah.
With my pitch deck, and still standard Silicon Valley, white people, no black people. And there's like a whole crowd of us in the auditorium, and I'm getting up on stage and I've like got my hat on. So I had like this whole thing of like having a hat, like wearing a hat, my Bitcoin hat, and like wearing a suit, like going to conferences. And I remember just thinking like, no ways, bro, this is my moment and I'm going to take everything and no one's going to stop me. Like I'm going to take it. And like, that's when I was like, I felt like a wolf. Like I felt like I have to do this to lead my pack and no one's going to, and here's my chance. Like here's a chance for you to present in the world. You've been fighting for the last 2 years at school at this same, private, university, business school, where out of 300 in the class, there were only 15 of us that are black. You had to be proving yourself of why you had built this business, and what was the hypothesis you had was a $11 million buffalo that was sold in South Africa, and that was the hypothesis that you had to build this online investment platform. So when you look at it, it's like, dude, all these things are not happening for nothing. You know what I mean? They're happening for a reason, and I'm here doing it. So I even remember the conversation I had with my dad, and I think the moment where I realized, for him, where he had like kind of made it and his success, and I realized, I was like, okay, like, wow. I think it was when 2017, when I saw him crying on stage when he became president. I was like, wow, okay. And I was like, I remember, I was like, yeah, the last time I saw this guy cry was when my grandma died. So I was like, okay, I know for him, that was like a big moment,
Beverage, do you drink?
I don't. I am Muslim. I don't drink.
Okay, but you can give it to
people that do.
Yes, so this is Grandeur Premium.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I'm giving you two. The other one's for your
You
dad.
don't have a non-alcoholic one?
No, not the gin.
Oh,
not
you're
the
Muslim,
gin.
bro?
Yeah, bro.
Damn, how did we miss that?
This one is for your dad
Thank you.
as well.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. That's
For
the president himself.
And then I wrote-
I can like give it to President Putin and be like, it was for my dad, but now it's for you.
100%. And then I wrote a letter to
Oh,
your
yeah,
dad.
yes.
This is a letter to the president. Will you deliver this to him, please?
Thank you.
You promise?
Yeah.
I'm serious, dog.
Yeah.
You wrote it in English or Venda?
In English.
Oh.
In English. There we go.
Thank you, brother.
So put it in there. We'll put it in after the show.
Okay.
And then you must deliver with this, okay?
Can I give you a gift?
Yes. You know, vendors, we come bearing gifts.
So, because my company started in America, is from Donald Trump. He said I must give it to you.
Yes.
So this is for you.
Oh, I got the cap and I got the hoodie.
Yeah, but
I
I'm
mean,
just giving it to you on the show.
Oh, yeah, God, you got a mega cat.
I'm just giving it to you on the show, but I'm going to take it back.
Yep, guys, that was Tumelo Ramaphosa invited to podcast and chill, guys. So here, I don't know whether you get my point when I say this guy is professionally media trained, guys. He didn't make any mistake. All his questions, he answers them on point, guys. He didn't make a mistake and reveal some of the hidden things. He didn't say something bad or talk bad about his family or his surroundings, guys. So I don't know what to take on this one, guys. You can leave your comments down in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell icon in order to be the first person to know whenever we upload a video here on this channel, guys. Once again, thanks for watching this video. I'll see you on the next one.